Smells like childhood. Good morning. Today, not going the way I want it to so far. I have to go back to the hospital tomorrow, guys. But we'll leave all that topic for tomorrow. I also decided early this morning, after I got peed on, I got peed on, guys, by a dog on my foot. Still frustrating, even though it's a dog and even though it's on my foot. After that happened, I decided I'm not gonna job hunt today. I'm gonna let the recruiters come to me. I'm gonna focus on my YouTube channel. But I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start my day by having a nice hearty breakfast and a nice long shower. And then we're gonna get deep into the world of YouTube. I'm making pancakes now. Sometimes this happens. Not very often, but sometimes I need pancakes. I don't have any other explanation. I'm gonna have a bunch of fruit on the side. That's healthy. This is way too much food. I'm eating entirely vegetarian today. Fun fact. I'm gonna grill tonight. All by myself. No men involved. Just an all-female grill session. I feel like the universe is flipping me off. I just had so many tiny little things happen to me that were super frustrating. Some practically rabid chihuahuas come after Abe. Abe is a very large dog. I understand he can fend for himself. But when it really comes down to it, Abe is a huge baby. So his reaction was to be scared. When the chihuahuas, as a group, there was like 4 of them, started coming straight at him with their teeth baring, that's where I really was like, oh no you don't. So they start running at him and go straight up to him, and I'm pretty convinced that they're gonna start biting him. I drag Abe right behind me and I start yelling at the dogs and pointing at them and looking very aggressive and like making myself look big, and I stomp at them and I'm like, get away! And I look insane, like absolutely insane. And the owner saw this happening, looks at me like I'm losing my mind, and then he like, oh, guess the gate's open. He goes to close it, looks at me, doesn't apologize. Well, fine then. I understand that I have a big dog, but it doesn't really matter the size of your dog. It kind of depends on their temperament. That was very frustrating. And this morning, after Elvis peed on my foot, he proceeded to pull me the entire walk. I'm like, did you just try to claim me and like dominate me? Because I don't think that's gonna work. So I've just had one of those mornings so far where there's a lot of little things that stacked up real quick. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually changed my channel art yesterday, and it kind of like sparked this flame in me again to like really work on what my channel is, what my purpose is on YouTube, and branding myself well online. It's so funny because I feel like I'm almost like still in recovery from China. So I quit my job before I went to China, and since I quit my job, I have been technically unemployed, and then it kind of has now turned into self-employment, and then I have part-time work in other places. So I'm kind of in this really weird transition phase where all my health insurance stuff is super frustrating and up in the air. All my job stuff is frustrating and up in the air, and I feel like it's still left over from having gone abroad. If you've ever moved out of your hometown before, I'm sure you've experienced the problems that come along with moving. It's almost like every government system wants you to just stay in one place all the time, and it can't handle it when you move around the world. Because trying to work with health insurance, car registration, renting a place to live, getting a job, everything, every single thing when you move around becomes more complicated. Even in the US, moving state to state makes things complicated. I remember moving from Washington and then Oregon and then California, and all those moves made my health insurance situation super complicated. I think health insurance has this like extra frustration along with it too, because it has to do with like the most fundamental building blocks of survival. Just medicines, health, making sure everything works and you're gonna live a while longer. I was raised in domestic America where I go to the doctor if I don't feel good. And if I can't go to the doctor because I can't afford it, it feels so wrong. And this is all left over from just moving a lot. I'm just frustrated. I still feel like I'm in recovery from China, which is weird because it's been like 8 months since I was in China, and I still feel like I'm in recovery. Sometimes I feel like a really big failure when I think that way. I'm just gonna roll with it. We're all gonna be okay. One thing at a time, one day at a time. So this thing just showed up at my door. This is an Amazon Prime pantry box, and I have never ordered one of these before. But rather than making a weekend trip to Target, I thought, let's give it a shot. And no, this video is not sponsored by Amazon Prime Pantry. However, if you do like my YouTube content and you want to support me in the easiest way possible, go change your Amazon.com bookmark on your web browser to the link that I have in the description down below that says Shop Amazon to support my channel with this link. So if you change your bookmark link, when you buy stuff on Amazon, I get a little kickback. You don't have to pay any extra, and Lauren Without Fear will live on. But anyways, let's open this. I'm intrigued because it says handles inside. Interesting. Handles right here. Well, that's kind of cool. I do need to warn you, however, that a lot of these items are kind of boring. But there's a couple really exciting things that I have in here that I got in anticipation of Lena coming to visit and making videos with her. And there's an item I'm gonna pull out last because this particular item was literally the entire reason I ordered this box. Alrighty. Woo! Toothbrushes, disinfecting wipes, tons of paper plates.
We try to use regular plates as often as possible, but sometimes we have a lot of people over.
And we don't have that many plates. Barbecue sauce, Band-Aid, hand cream, hand soap. Cutest thing of Old Bay I have ever seen in my life. So Eric is actually from a state that this is very popular in, and he doesn't know I ordered it for him. I got some natural laundry detergent.
100% renewable electricity, no dyes. It's a recyclable bottle, plant-based product.
Dasani sparkling water. They make us drink less. Now we're getting to the exciting things, the real reasons why I ordered this box. First of all, I needed this for a video. You'll see. Bum, bada bum, boo, boo. I actually got 2 of them. I haven't had this cereal in at least 15 years. I think longer. And this was actually my all-time favorite cereal as a kid. But for whatever reason, they don't really sell these in stores, and the prices online were ridiculous because this is kind of a little bit of like a throwback item. But then I looked on Prime Pantry and these were $3 a box. So this happened. And that's the entire reason I ordered a Prime Pantry box, because I wanted to get my hands on Rice Krispie Treat cereal. Yum! It's much more convenient than going to Target, and actually a lot of the prices were better. Give it a try, see what you think, and if you don't order a pantry box, you should still change your bookmark to the link in the description so that you can support this channel. Alright, I'll stop. It smells like childhood! Oh my gosh. My next Prime Pantry box is just going to be like 12 boxes of this. Tastes how I remember it. Okay, so what we've got here is a loaded veggie sandwich. Grilled eggplant, grilled onion, and grilled portobello mushroom. And then I have tomato and spinach and mayo that I mixed with garlic and lemon on this yummy seed-filled bread. I like fibrous bread. We got grilled okra. This is almost like a grilled eggplant fry. And my favorite, corn. So I'm about to feast. Thanks for watching today, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye!